Well, good Tuesday morning to you and welcome to Cincy Lifestyle. You know what? I'm going to remind people that it is Tuesday. For those who had yesterday off, they could be confused. It is Tuesday, yes. Good morning, Clyde.
Mona, good morning. I like that you said for those who had yesterday off because I forgot you were in here yesterday slaving over a hot computer, weren't you?
Well, let's just say I was. We'll just say that I was, okay?
Okay, we will do that.
You know what I was doing on Sunday, though? Celebrating the birthday of one of my favorite all-time celebrities, Betty White. 99 years old on Sunday, Clyde, and she is just so spectacular. She said that she spent her birthday eating hot dogs and French fries, which is her absolute favorite meal. And she also said that she fed some ducks that visit her on her property. She fed ducks on Sunday. But she is, you know, she's got a career that just spans so many years.
Yep. Since
1949, you know, she has been a celebrity and on television. So, I mean, are you a Betty White fan?
Oh, most definitely, most definitely. I love Sue Ann Nivens on the Mary Tyler Moore Show, and then her role on the Golden Girls. Absolutely loved her. The theme that you talked about, her love for hot dogs and French fries, popped up in one of her jokes in which she said, and I quote, "I'm a health nut. My favorite food is hot dogs and French fries. And my exercise, I have a 2-story house and a very bad memory, so I'm up and down those stairs all day."
That is so good, because that is a lot of the exercise that I get as well, Clyde. You know, is going up and down my stairs, forgetting stuff. Now, Clyde, don't act like you don't do that. That you forget, you get downstairs, you're like, what did I need? Okay, so you're back up and down.
I'm all on one floor now, Mona, so that's no longer how I get exercise.
That is smart. That is smart, Clyde. You know, I've got a couple of other Betty White quotes that really get me. I thought they were funny. She says, get at least 8 hours sleep, of beauty sleep. She said 9 if you're ugly. So I won't mention that I had 10 hours of sleep last night, Clyde. I won't say what that means. I don't really know, and don't you comment on it.
I'm not going to say a word. I'm not going to say a word.
Another great quote from Betty. She said, people say, but Betty, Facebook is a great way to stay connected with your friends. And she said, well, at my age, if I want to connect with my old friends, I need a Ouija board. So I thought
yeah, she's got a point at 99.
Yes, well, happy birthday to Betty White. We are so excited that you are still with us and still working. So, you know what? There are a few things that are older than Betty White, but Rockwood Pottery is one of them. And right now, this iconic pottery company is helping ring in another year for the Queen City's princess, the Hippo everyone knows and loves, Fiona. And I want to welcome our guest to tell us more is George Hibbon, the resident historian for Rockwood Pottery. Thank you, George, for joining us today.
Good morning. Good to be here.
Yes. All right. So first, tell us more about this. Is it a dessert plate? And how did Rockwood come up with this design?
Well, it's a dessert plate featuring Fiona front and center. The design was basically done with an in-house sketch, and then Gary Simon, the artist who has been doing all of the Fiona pieces for us, he did the carving on the piece. A beautiful, playful rendition of Fiona.
That's beautiful. And you know what? And Fiona is so playful. That's one reason why we just love her. So how did Rockwood capture this in this piece?
Well, the 8 different designs, each one depicts a little different movement, a little different attitude. And so you can really see there on your close-up, just going through the normal Hippo routine. And based on previous news reports, we all know what a ham she is. She just loves to play.
She really does. She is so adorable. All right, so we know that Rockwood is known for its timeless pieces. So how do you think this Fiona plate is going to fit in with that?
Well, we believe this is something that not only is it done to the expertise of Rookwood ceramic art, but it's also one of these transgenerational pieces. We have grandparents coming in, people of my vintage, Clyde's vintage, and then all the way down to younger folks who just enjoy the connection to Fiona that's been so popular in Cincinnati. I mean, she's so loved; it's incredible. I can
It
see this
is.
being passed down.
All right, and of course, the proceeds from the plate help the zoo, right?
Right, 20% of any Fiona product that we have goes to help out the good work of the Cincinnati Zoo. So we are proud to be a part of that. And each Fiona project is truly something good for the community, definitely.
All right, so if people want to pick up this plate or want to learn more about Rookwood, how can they do that? How can they connect with you, George?
Well, rookwood.com for the website. We can do web sales. We also have our Kenwood store, our OTR store. Kenwood is open 7 days. The OTR store is Tuesday through Sunday, 10 to 4. So you can always stop down and see us. And we are also doing a Fiona birthday card promotion. You can go to rookwood.com, upload the birthday card, color it in, and up until the 24th, possibly win 4 plates and some Busken cookies with the likeness of Fiona on it.
I love that. I love that. Well, thank you, George, so much for talking to us today. And happy birthday coming up soon to Fiona. All right. Thanks, Clyde.
Bye-bye.
Well, a lot of us have been wearing a lot of athleisure these days, but one local fashion designer is hoping that doesn't last forever and is now pushing the boundaries of fashion here in the tri-state. His name is DraKar Parker, and Ali has his story.
When we think fashion, New York, London, Milan, Paris all probably come to mind. But what about Cincinnati? It may not be the fashion capital of the world, but 26-year-old DraKar Parker, who attended Princeton High School and the Art Institute of Cincinnati, has put himself on the map by being published in 2 international magazines, Shuba magazine in Paris and Intra magazine in London. And it all started with a little farm inspiration.
I was inspired. I went out to a sharp little farm in Hillsborough, and the sky was the prettiest like teal color. And the land was just like this nice golden color. And I thought how cool it would be to design a look that sort of mimics that, like the flow of the wind, the solitude of the ground, and how I can embody that in a fashion look. So I, called up Goanna Media and I said, hey, I have an idea. I go out and visit, and that morning I designed the whole look, the top and the bottom, and that afternoon we shot it.
It was a one-day project, and a lot of that success stems from DraKar's ability to be a bit of a renaissance man, designing, creating, and modeling, along with doing hair and makeup. One day he could be teaching the basics of how to walk a runway, the next, collaborating with models for a photo shoot. And yet all the while, he's still incorporating his vision and flair.
My personal sense of style is, I love minimalism. It's a huge deal for me. I love monochromatic looks, they're really nice. And I love having cultural pieces with a twist, kind of like what I'm wearing today. I just feel like that kind of sits where I am mentally and how I feel about the people around me, out of pure appreciation for different cultures and their sort of beliefs and how they do things. My mom has always raised me to be open-minded, to know no stranger, and just, ask questions.
And speaking of questions, as someone who is in the early stages of launching a career in fashion, what is next?
I would like to bring editorial style fashion and editorial style editorial based projects. I would love to bring more of that to Cincinnati. I just feel like there are some really amazing models here, and they're just looking for an opportunity. And I think that if given the opportunity, there could be some pretty amazing work coming from Cincinnati. And in a sense, putting Cincinnati on the map in the fashion industry is like the main goal, I think. I think that's my biggest goal, is letting everybody know that Cincinnati, we can turn looks. Cincinnati, we can turn looks in Cincinnati, you know? And I just want the world to know that.
Somehow I'm not surprised at that final shot. Allie's here now to check in with us a little bit about that. We can turn looks here in Cincinnati. Who knew, Allie? Who knew?
Yeah, who knew, right? So right off the bat, I want to just, solidify that we were shooting that day at Studio 900 because in addition to everything that he does with fashion design, DraKar, he's also doing hair and makeup. And I think that is also what allows him to dive a little bit more into the quote-unquote fashion industry here, because he's been putting together photo shoots on his own and trying to kind of push that boundary and make known. And I think social media really helps in that sense. And even coming up, hopefully, in March, he is planning a spring equinox fashion show at the Western Hills Sports Complex. Him and 3 others are coordinating this event. Fingers crossed again that it'll come about with COVID and whatnot. But, just trying to change what, every day, our everyday wear and push the boundaries a little bit. And I think it's exciting to see someone who's inspired in the fashion side of things from this city, because we don't see that all the time. Mm-hmm. We like our flannel here.
Hey, watch it.
I'm a testament to that. I love flannel.
So Allie, what's up next for him, and especially after COVID's over?
To continue to produce. What's next for him is still working at Studio 900. And like I said, the fashion show is a big part of his planning right now. And continuing to push himself and hopefully build his collection. You saw all of those prints and being able to actually produce them. One of the things that really stood out to me was, again, that photo shoot that ended up on those covers in Paris and London. And the fact that he just took the initiative to go and do it, and he gave himself that time restraint in one day, and continuing to apply those types of time restraints, and when inspiration strikes, just doing it. And so that's kind of a plan for him, and keeping up that optimism. One of my other favorite parts was just talking to him. I felt so inspired to just go out and accomplish the world and film all the things and tell all the stories. So just a little bit of that light is nice too. And if you want to keep track of what he's doing, you can follow him on Instagram at drakar.love. And yeah, that's where you can see what he's up to.
All right. Good story. As always, Allie, thank you. Well, coming up here on Cincy Lifestyle, we'll talk to a little bit about how this pandemic has changed the workplace for the better. A financial tech guru will tell us more about advancements you should be excited about. And then if you struggle with trying to find the right foundation or color, or maybe you just want a bottle of makeup instead of 20 to do the job right, whatever your lifestyle, maybe like you have a new beauty product, or we have a new beauty product to show you, and we're going to tell you all about it. We've got that and more in just a few minutes, so stay with us.
Let's look ahead for just a moment. After the global health crisis is behind us, the workplace as we know it will be changed forever. That's according to our next guest. Here to discuss how work will look in the future is fintech entrepreneur Jason Lee. He's the founder and CEO of DailyPay, a nationally respected provider of on-demand pay solutions for top companies and millions of employees. So Jason, thanks for being with us. Talk with us a little bit about this thing that we've all been speculating about in terms of what work will look like after COVID.
Well, Clyde, thanks for having me. It's terrific to be on. Well, first of all, fingers crossed that we all get to go back to the workplace. Visit our website at dailypay.com. Super simple, just like our offering.
All right. Jason Lee, thank you so much for talking to us this morning. Have a great day.
You bet.
All right.
All the best, Clyde.
Thank you, sir. You too. Mona?
Imagine how much easier it would be if you had one foundation for all your skin shades. No more guessing, no more makeup drawers packed with countless colors. Well, Culler Beauty's self-adjusting foundation is revolutionizing the way people think about their makeup routine. And here to tell us more, I want to welcome lifestyle consultant Melinda McKenzie to tell us about this amazing new technology. So Melinda, what makes Culler Beauty so different?
Hi, how are you? I love Culler Beauty, and what makes it so different is it has color beads in it. So the minute you put it on your skin, it starts adhering and deciding what color that it needs to be. So it's very exciting because not only that, it actually has an SPF of 50. So while you're wearing it out in the world, you're going to be protected from the sun.
Oh my goodness. All right. So tell me about how this works so that it matches your skin tone.
We actually do have two shades. There's a light and a medium. I'm going to pop open the medium, and hopefully from these cameras you can see. I'm just going to hold my hand up here and put a little bit on. As you can see, it looks like it goes on, hopefully you can see it okay. It looks like it goes on white. But here's what happens. When you start rubbing it in, the color beads decide what color your skin is. And I'll try to get this at an area where there's not a reflection. And then what happens is it adheres to the actual color of your skin. Look at that. So you can't tell that you have the foundation on. So it doesn't matter what your tone or texture is and what color your skin is. And, you know, I'm older, so I have freckles and stuff. So you can see on my arm, you can see my freckles. On my hand, you can't. So you can see how great that it works. But that's what the color beads do. The color beads actually start adhering to the color of your skin. So no longer do you have to match it up or have a different color from your, you know, your neckline to your face line. And the fact that it has peptides and other nice things that are calming for your skin and actually take care of your skin while you're wearing it.
So tell us, how does it stand up to other products?
Yes, absolutely. So Culler Beauty's been out for a few years, and really the great thing about Culler Beauty is they make it affordable and they put ingredients in it, like I said previously. So not only does your skin look great, it has a nice matte finish. I have it on now, and I'm going to be 60 in a couple of weeks. So it makes my skin look good. It makes my skin still fresh. But how it holds up to the others is, remember, we've got that SPF 50, and your skin doesn't feel greasy. It's not too heavy. If you've ever tried to put on your sunscreen and then wear your foundation, you know how troublesome that is. I love the fact that they put a 50 SPF in it. And again, remember, it naturally adheres to your skin color. So your face and your neck are going to match now.
All right, Melinda, we only have a couple seconds left. So get to the special offer you have for us.
Yes, so we're offering $10 off on the Ultimate Beauty Package, which means you're going to get the primer and the foundation. Remember, there's a light and a medium. Most people use the medium, and you're also going to get a lash enhancer just by calling in and saying that you want to try Culler Beauty.
All right, it sounds good. Melinda, thank you so much for talking to us today.
I appreciate you. Thank you so much.
Well, it's as clear as a bell out there this morning, and it'll mostly stay that way today. We'll warm up to the upper 30s to low 40s as the day goes on, Mona, so enjoy the sunshine. And that
Thank
is...
you, I plan to.
Okay, all right then. That is Cincy Lifestyle for this Thursday, January 19th. Hope you make it a great day.
Thanks for watching our video. If you liked what you saw, hit that subscribe button. You can also check out full episodes of the show you've never seen before or watch your favorites again and again. And as always, make it a great day.